Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another one of my videos. So today's video is going to be a Valentine's Day look, but I am going to include a bunch of new products that I got from Sephora. So kind of like a Sephora haul, but like a try-on version of it. And what better way than some new eyeshadow, which I did get something that is specifically for Valentine's Day. So this one is the Natasha Denona Valentine's exclusive little mini crush eyeshadow palette. I know she came out with one last year. I didn't get it. So I was really excited when this one came out, something new, something specifically for Valentine's Day, and I wanted to use it in today's look. And I'm actually kind of scared to do this Valentine's Day look, and I know you're wondering, why would you be scared to do that? Well, because I am allergic to pink eyeshadow, but I'm gonna sacrifice my eyes right now, and I'm gonna see how these work out. Most of the time, my eyes get very irritated with bright pink eyeshadows. I haven't noticed that too much with muted down pink eyeshadows, so we'll see what happens. So I'm just hoping and cross my fingers that I don't get a reaction with this eyeshadow. Mini crush. Look at how cute this is. So cute. And like I said, it's a lot of toned down pinks. Some other new products that came out were the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation, which has very good reviews. It's like a unicorn foundation or something. It's like magical or something. So I really want to try it out. I got it in the color Medium 1 Punjab. I think that's how you pronounce it. So Medium 1 is my shade. And then the new Kat Von D Good Apple Concealer, which the foundation was very, very popular the last time. And then the Milk Makeup Bionic Bronzer. This is a new liquid bronzer. And also the Air Set. I mentioned these two products in my last video because I told you I was waiting for these, so they finally arrived. They got here like super late from whenever I ordered it. Usually it takes like 2, maybe 3 days, but this time it was like a whole, I don't know how long. But anyways, I think they got lost. So anyways, this one is the Translucent Air Set Powder by Say Beauty. And then I also got the Love Swipe Lightweight Cushiony Lip Mousse, and this one is a cute little lipstick. This one is in the shade Every Girl, number 3, Every Girl, and this is how it looks. I thought it was just perfect for Valentine's Day, you know? So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my face first, and then we'll, no, I'm gonna do my eyes first instead, because I'm thinking of something using one of the dark shades, and just in case I get fallout, I'll clean it up and then do my foundation. Okay, so I'm gonna just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna use number 4, and that's just how I'll say the shades. That's a lot easier. So I'll just use the 4th shade right here. Yeah, I'm gonna use that one. I was like, wait, should I use the lighter one? But no, I think I'm gonna go in with this one. It does look pretty intense. And by the way, I do have concealer on my eyes. I didn't set it or anything. And I also have my brows done with the Anastasia Brow Freeze. But, oh, and I did add a little bit of tape. So I'm just gonna put this one right here. I don't want to go up too high yet because I want to see how intense it is, but I do want to bring it up pretty high because I'm going to go in with a darker shade next. I have a look in mind, so hopefully it turns out how I picture it, because I kind of stopped doing these type of looks and I need to get practice again. But this is a very, very pretty shade. I don't see any fallout right now. It looks so smooth on my eyes. And I am using the brush that came with it, which feels really soft. And I wanted this line here because I'm gonna use eyeliner, and I just want it all to look super straight at the edge. I'm gonna get a fluffy brush and use that same shade just to start blending that upwards. It is blending out really, really good. Let me add a tiny bit more on this edge because I want to make sure that I have the intensity all the way to the end. I don't want it to be right in my crease because I'm gonna cut the crease and it's gonna erase some of that eyeshadow, but I just want it to kind of peek through the outside of the cut that I'm about to do in a bit. Now I want to get a little bit of a smaller brush. It's more detailed, it's gonna be more precise, and I'm gonna take the 3rd shade in the palette, which is the darker color in here. It's kind of purple, and I'm gonna keep this one in the crease. This one's also a matte shade. And I want to just intensify my crease right here. Make sure I get all the way into the inner corner. That's pretty intense. I'm gonna go back into the 4th shade and bring it just a tiny bit higher. I think I need to go up a tiny bit with my fluffy brush just to go up the brow because I feel like it's way too highlighted up here. Like just a little too light for me. And I just want to use my eyelid space, you know? There's not much there. Gotta take advantage of whatever I have. So there you go, that's much better. Just a little closer to my brow, you know? I'm going to take more of my concealer because I'm gonna cut the crease. I was thinking of maybe using some makeup remover to take off some of that eyeshadow, but I'm gonna try it like this first. Making sure I'm recording because that would suck. Okay, so the next shade I'm gonna use is the lightest one in the palette, which is the 2nd one. And I'm gonna set my entire eyelid with it. Okay, I thought it was gonna be a little bit lighter than this, but it's okay, it still looks pretty. And I'm really packing it on, just setting, and I said that weird, setting the entire concealer. I'm gonna take a tiny pencil brush, that's exactly what this is called, and I'm gonna take the dark shade that I used in the crease and go over the line, right above the line actually. And because you're going above the cut that you did with the concealer, if you're doing it too, it just helps make it look more crisp. Because you're not getting on that light eyeshadow. And then the small little blending brush and just blend out the edge. So next I'm gonna use my matte liquid eyeliner and I'm gonna do a wing. I still have the tape on. I'm gonna bring the inner corner all the way in. Okay, so now that that's dry, I'm gonna take some eyelash glue and my brush, and I'm gonna go over the black eyeliner. I'm gonna use this first pink shade in the palette. It's a glitter pink, and I'm just gonna apply it right on top of that glue. You could also do it without the black eyeliner underneath. But I wanted to look like it was eyeliner on there. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take off the tape. There you go, we have that nice clean line. And there, the eye is done. I'm just gonna put on my eyelashes. So done with the top of my eyes. I'll do the lower lash line in a bit. Overall, the palette, super cute. Super cute. The eyeshadows show up really, really good, except for this one. I did not try that one, but it does look like it's one of those pretty shimmery eyeshadows. This one is more of a glitter, for sure. It looks like a glitter on top of the eyeliner. And then these 3 matte shades, they show up so, so good. So no issues with that. No issues with blending out the shades, blending them into each other, or just anything really. They look really good. And I didn't have the eye primer set or the concealer set or anything, and it was still easy for me to blend them out. So far, super cute. Hopefully my eyes don't get irritated, but it is more of like a muted pink tone and more purple than it is super pink, you know? Okay, so moving on to primer, I'm gonna use the No Filter ColourPop primer. This is the one I've been using pretty much since I got it, and I really like it because it's just like a moisturizer almost. Like it feels like a moisturizer mixed with primer. So it works really, really good with my dry skin. Let me know if you ended up trying it. I was never able to use the setting spray that I got with it. I still have to return it because it doesn't work. Like I've tried it many times already to try to make it spray and it just doesn't. Okay, so now to try out the foundation. I've never used it before. I haven't even opened it. So I have my beauty blender ready as well as a brush just in case I change my mind. But this is how it looks. And from the pictures, they have a ton of shades. I want to say it's like 30 something shades. From the pictures, it just looked like this one would match me the most. It does sound pretty liquidy inside. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, but it's supposed to be very good on your skin. Kind of like skincare and foundation at the same time. It says improves skin radiance by 61%, more even skin tone by 93%. And it says, see your skin in its best light. Light reflecting foundation instantly diffuses light to blur imperfections and smooth the look of skin. Powered by skincare ingredients, this product strengthens skin barrier to maintain moisture. Day by day, this formula visibly improves skin's clarity even after makeup is removed. Medium buildable coverage, natural finish, breathable all day wear. So it sounds like it would be a very good foundation for dry skin. So I'm excited to try it out. Let me do just one little pump because it does sound pretty liquidy. I'm gonna do one pump. Oh, never mind. Let's do a few because it's like tiny little pumps. So I'm gonna use it with my beauty blender first, see how that looks. Okay, the match is good. I like it. And it would, to me, it is considered like a medium coverage. I can still see my skin underneath. A little bit of my redness is still coming through, but it still gives me a pretty coverage, you know, like skin-like. It's very thin. I'm just looking at it, trying to see how it looks on my skin, but because it's pretty liquidy, it looks good on the dryness of my skin. But that looks good. So I don't really want more coverage, that's why I'm not gonna add more, but I will try it out, of course, other days and see what I like best. I also like the packaging. It's really nice, sleek, squared, well, rectangle. What's wrong with me? It's a rectangle. Okay, so next up for the concealer, this one's KVD Good Apple Concealer. And like I said, I have it in the color medium 129. I really didn't want to get one that was way too light for me. I wanted it to be just a few shades lighter than my skin tone, maybe like 2 shades. So I'm hoping that it's not like super, super light on me. And let's see, the packaging is really pretty. I mean, of course, I've seen it on the pictures and I do like it. I feel like it's a little bit different than your regular concealer bottles. But anyways, the doe foot applicator is a little bit different. It's more of an angle. So I'm gonna just apply this here. I'm only gonna apply a little bit. I don't remember if it says it's full coverage for under eyes and beyond. Crease resistant, no cake, full coverage, infused with apple extract to help nourish skin. So yeah, it is a full coverage concealer. And I'm just gonna blend this out. The shade is like 1 shade lighter than my skin tone. So it doesn't do much highlighting, but I do like that. Yeah, it just does a little bit, but not too much. That is pretty full coverage. It did cover up the purple that I have underneath my eyes, but it doesn't feel heavy or anything. It's lightweight. It is lightweight, like the formula or the box says that the formula is. So a little bit more right there. Yeah, you only need a tiny, tiny bit, and it does give you a good amount of coverage. And I'm gonna apply it up here. Just everywhere else that I always apply concealer, but a little bit is enough. You don't need much. Yeah, it's almost like my foundation shade. So if you're my skin tone or you sometimes match me on foundations or concealers, just know that this one is not like a typical tone that I get. Usually I get it just a few shades lighter than me. And like I said, I thought it was going to be maybe 1 or 2 shades lighter than the foundation, but it's actually almost a good match, or maybe just 1 shade. It gives me a really good coverage. I don't feel like I have to go over the inner part. Sometimes I do because, you know, concealers don't really hide everything. So I add just a little bit more to give me more coverage. This time I didn't have to. It looks really good and really smooth underneath my eyes right now. I haven't set it. And it didn't do much highlighting. Like I said, it's almost like my exact skin tone shade. So next I'm going to use the Milk Makeup Bionic Bronzer Time Travel. It's called Bionic Bronzer. I just got it in the color Time Travel. So this is a little bottle right here. It's a little squeeze tube. I'm going to do with the bronzer first since I don't know how much I need or anything. I'm just going to apply a little bit on the back of my hand. And let me use the brush. I'll just use the brush. And I'm just gonna apply it directly on my face like this. That looks really pretty. The tone is very, very warm. That looks really pretty. It's blending out easily. It's kind of shiny looking. It gives me a really pretty glow. Like the way that it's drying down, it doesn't seem like it's just a matte liquid. It gives me a pretty glow. Look at how nice that looks. It looks so natural. Look at how it blends with like the front of my face. I don't know. I just feel like that looks nice. You know what it kind of looks like? It looks a little oily almost. I don't think it's oily. Or maybe it is. I don't know. But it kind of just looks a little oily. And I guess that's what's giving me that shine. You see how pretty that shine looks? Let's do the other side. But yeah, that looks really pretty. And the concealer so far looks really good. Like it still looks smooth on my face. So just to check in on that because I haven't said it yet. And then for blush, I don't have a new one, but I'm just going to use this one by Rare Beauty. And I'm going to apply it on my hand first because the last time that I used it, I applied a lot on my face. And I just thought this one was a really pretty tone for the eye look. And I'm going to take a little bit of that bronzer and apply it on the sides of my nose. I forgot to do that. Okay, so to set everything, I'm going to use the Air Set Powder by Say Beauty. This is a very, very new product. And this one is a translucent one, and it is called Translucent. But they do have other shades in this. Again, with this locking of the powders. If you've seen my other videos, you know I'm not like loving the locking of the powders, but okay, we'll just work with it. I'm gonna blend the concealer in a bit, but I don't see a lot of like moving around or anything. I'm just gonna put it on here. Set, smooth, and diffuse with our unbelievably weightless and radiant loose powder. Patent aerated cream technology delivers a translucent sheen and provides a natural velvety finish to the skin. So sounds pretty. The holes are like really, really tiny. Maybe because it's like that different type of formula, it's not allowing it to really come out. Okay, now more is coming out. Okay, that's better. Okay, so I see it now. It like breaks apart a little bit. So I'm gonna just apply it here. Yeah, that looks good. So you only need a little bit actually, because once you stick your brush in there, it like breaks apart, breaks the powder apart a little bit. So it feels lightweight and it doesn't give a matte finish. It gives a natural set, like a natural finish to your face. Almost like you didn't even apply powder. Like I can't tell where I've set the makeup because it's just, I don't know, kind of mixing in with the foundation. So I can't really see like, okay, I only know that because I know where I put the powder, but you can't really tell where it's at because it's not a matte finish. But that looks really nice. I mean, it looks like, you know, like I didn't set my makeup. But we'll see how it wears. But it looks really pretty. So I'm just going to use the second shade here with my flat brush. I'm going to get the dark shade and get really close to my waterline. Okay, so I'm going to use the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Alkaline. And I'm going to see how it looks because if I want it a little bit more intense, I might go in with black on top of it instead. But that looks good, yeah. And then some mascara, the Benefit, their Real Magnum Mascara. And I don't have a new highlighter, but I am going to use this one by Natasha Denona. And this one is the I Need a Nude Glow. But my face already looks really glowy. Like it's not matte at all. I have a really natural finish from the foundation, the powder that I set it with, you know, the bronzer and everything was really, really glowing. So nothing looks matte. It looks really pretty. So the highlighter is just a little extra glow. And then for lipstick, I'm going to use this one in the color Love Swipe. Out of all the colors, this one was the one that I liked the most. And it was also the only one in stock, which was perfect for me. But they do have other colors in this. It's kind of small. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger. But let me apply this. It's just supposed to be a pretty peachy nude. So I'm going to use the Milani Understatement Lip Liner in the color 160. So yeah, for sure it is peachy. And this one's just a really cute container, but it's tiny. It's a lot smaller than what I expected. But it is a lipstick, so I mean, it can't be that big. but it's really pretty. Like the container is really pretty. Okay guys, so what do you think of the eye look today? I think it turned out so pretty. It looks a lot more purple than I thought. I mean, I was trying to match it up with my shirt from the beginning of the video, but I did think it was gonna be just a little bit more pink. It is a very, very cute palette, but because it's pink on the outside, I guess I just thought it was gonna be a little bit more pink. But overall, it does look really pretty. I know it's because I intensified that in between shade, you know, where I did the cut crease, but it looks really pretty. The eyeshadows blend out so good together, and just, you know, on their own too. You saw that first shade. I mean, it just looks so good. I love how intense that purple made it look on the cut crease. It looks really pretty. The eyeliner is probably not my favorite thing. Maybe it would have looked better if I just did black, you know, maybe a little bit of glitter on the inner corner or something, but you know, I just was trying it out, trying to have a little fun and do something different, just because I haven't done anything like this in a while. But I really do love the way that it turned out. The other products, the foundation, medium coverage foundation, looks very lightweight on my skin, looks more like skin-like. I don't know the wear, I don't know anything like that because I haven't used it enough or at all. You know, this is the first time. So I want to try it out and see how it looks by the end of the day today. And then eventually I'll try it out with a brush, and I'll try it out, you know, a little bit longer, and just to see, maybe I'll even build up the coverage a little bit to see how it works out. But right now it worked out really good. It looks pretty on my skin. And like I said, my skin right now looks more like it has a natural finish. It's not too matte or anything. I feel like all the products worked good together to give me more of a natural glowy finish to my skin. I don't want to talk too much about each product because I feel like I talk about it throughout the video, and then at the end I make it like a super long outro trying to explain everything, but just to give you a little idea of each product. And then the bronzer also looks really glowy, really pretty, blended out super easily. Like I said, I got this one in the color Time Travel, which is a very warm shade. The KVD, why can't I remember what it's called? The KVD, it just sounds weird for me. I want to say Kat Von D, but the KVD concealer worked out so good. It's probably one of the best ones that I've tried recently. The only thing is that it's kind of my exact match, which I kind of wanted it to be my exact match, just a little bit lighter. It didn't give me much highlighting at all because it's almost, like I said, the same shade as my foundation. But I love how good it covered up my under eyes, and it looks really pretty right now too. Set and without setting it, it wasn't moving around or anything. Right now that it's set, it also looks really good so far, but it's only been a few minutes. So we'll see how it just wears throughout the day and how it looks eventually. But I'll see how it looks eventually throughout the day. But so far it's looking good. And then the powder, I feel like it makes it seem like you didn't set your makeup at all. It's a very natural finish, and I can't tell like exactly where I applied it. Like I feel like each spot that I would put it on, it kind of disappeared a little bit, which I think that's the formula of it. It's supposed to be that way. It's just very lightweight, and that's what it looks like to me. It gives you more of a natural finish for sure. And I did really like applying it with the brush, just kind of, you know, kind of lightly applying it all over my face, not with the sponge, not with the beauty blender, packing it on or anything, just very lightly, and it set my makeup really good. We'll see how it wears throughout the day and how it looks at the end of the day. And then also I really liked the shade of this one. I don't know if it's the best option for this eye look, but it looks really pretty. It's just a nude shade, so you know, you kind of can't go wrong. It's exactly what the description says it is. It is a moussey lipstick, so you're not gonna get a lot of pigment. I mean, I can see it, but it's like very lightweight. Like it's not that opaque on my lips. It looks kind of natural. The reason why it looks a little bit more intense, I think, is because of the lip liner that I have. But anyways, you guys, I hope you like this Valentine's Day look, trying a bunch of new products. I did not know how this was gonna turn out because I did not know how these products worked, but I'm glad that it turned out really pretty. I love the eyes, just how nice and clean that cut crease looks with, you know, the intensity of the eyeshadows. So hopefully I do not get any reaction from this eyeshadow look. Right now, they're not itchy, they're nothing, and usually I can feel it just a tiny bit, like, okay, this is starting to irritate my eyes a little bit, or at least they get watery, and right now they are not. But anyways, like I said, I hope you like the look. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.